Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Myself Seema Tambi, and today we are starting with a new term, that is salt. We are going to talk about salts. Okay, so let's see what is salt, guys. Okay, what is salt? Okay, so the substance which produces when acid reacts with base. What is salt? So the substance which produces, okay, the substance which produces when acid reacts with base. Okay, the substance which produces when acid reacts with base. How is it? We'll see it now. Okay, this is an example. Okay, what I said, when acid and base will react, you will get what? Salt. So this is the general example. Whenever acid will react with the base, you will always get salt and water. Okay, whenever acid reacts with the base, you will get salt and water. Okay, so the reaction wherein acid reacts with the base and you get salt and water, this reaction is called as neutralization reaction. In coming videos, you will see that in detail. Okay, but when acid reacts with the base, you will get salt and water. This reaction is said to be as what? Neutralization reaction. Okay, this reaction is called as what? Neutralization reaction. This reaction is called as neutralization reaction. Okay, now let's see the examples. Okay, what I said, when the salt will produce when acid will react with base. So let's see the examples. Now, what is acid? You are well aware of it now. Okay, what is acid? So just like in our previous video, we have seen what? When acid and base. This base and acid, whenever they are in aqueous medium, then the dissociation is going to take place, right? What we have studied is when acid and base, whenever they are dissolved in water, then the dissociation is going to take place. Same with salt as well. Okay, but let's just see this, how the salt is produced. Okay, so this is like in aqueous medium, HCl, which is acid, and base, which is what? NaOH. Okay, these are in aqueous medium, and what you will get, guys, see, whenever HCl is reacting with NaOH, see, these are going to dissociate into ions. So they are going to dissociate into H plus ions, H minus ions, Na plus ions, minus ions. Okay, so the positive negative will attract. So see, what is the positive one over here? H, and negative is OH minus. So one of the thing will be what? Water. See, we got it here. Then second thing is what? NaCl, which is positive, and Cl, which is negative. That will react. And you are here getting a what? Salt. Okay. So this is the reaction which says how salt is produced. So how? So when acid, which is HCl, which is hydrochloric acid, always it will be in aqueous medium only. Okay. Then second is what? Base, which is what? Sodium hydroxide, which is an aqueous medium. And when this acid and base is reacting, what happened? You're going to get is what? Salt and water. Okay, see, salt is what? NaCl, which is also in aqueous, and water. Okay, fine. Understood what? How? So let's see how salt is produced. The substance which produces when acid reacts with base. Okay, when is that salt produced? When acid reacts with base, the product which you get, that is salt. Okay, now here is one thing we should know. Something which is okay, aqueous. Okay, and if you might have seen here, see, aqueous and liquid. Okay, now you will wonder, okay, why ma'am has said like, what is difference between aqueous and liquid? Is there any difference between aqueous and liquid? Both are liquid. I mean, both are in a basically water. Okay. So why is it like I have written aqueous and liquid? Why? Because there is a difference between it. What is aqueous thing is, or aqueous solution, guys? The substance which is there. Like for example, what HCl? What is aqueous? So the substance, like for example, HCl is there. It will be in, or it is dissolved in water. Okay, what is aqueous? The substance you are taking, for example, HCl, that is dissolved in water. Hence, it is what? Aqueous. Whereas, if there is a L sign, symbol, L means what? L basically stands for what? Liquid. So, what is liquid? That whatever substance is there, that is in liquid medium. Okay, see, there is a difference. Okay. Aqueous means what? For example, HCl, that HCl is dissolved in water. So it is called as aqueous. And liquid is what? That particular substance is only in a liquid state. Okay, so this is the difference between aqueous and liquid. Okay. Now let's just see different types of salts. Okay, what are basically the salts are there in nature. So how is basically salt produced, you might have got to know, right? Okay, now let's just see about what are the types of salts. Okay, so there are basically 3 types of salts. We'll just see it now. Okay, just like I said, this salt, how salt is going to produce? When acid is going to react with base, you're going to get what? Salt and water. Okay, so there are basically what? 3 types of salts. Okay, how basically the salt is produced? When acid react with base, you're going to get is what? Salt and water. Fine. Now let's just see, there are basically 3 types of salt. What are those? Acidic salt, second one is basic salt, and third one is neutral salt. Now see, acidic salt goes by name. Okay, when you're taking, obviously acid is going to react with base and you're getting salt and water. So that acid which you're taking in the reaction, that acid, if it is strong, okay, then the particular salt which you're going to get is acidic. Okay, now let's just see it here. Examples. Acidic salt is what, guys? Whenever acid which you're taking, that will be strong acid. Okay, so this HCl is a strong acid. Okay, so when you're taking strong acid and you're reacting with a weak base, and you're going to get this a more acidic salt. Okay, this is strong. This is strong acid. Okay, this is weak base. Okay, and hence you get is what? Acidic salt. Fine. And aqueous, HCl is an aqueous state, NH4OH is an aqueous state, and NH4Cl is an aqueous state, and H2 is an liquid state. Now HCl is what? Hydrochloric acid, ammonium hydroxide, ammonium chloride, and H2O. Okay, just like in acid, the dissociation will take place only when it is in aqueous medium. Same way in salt as well. Okay, in salt also, whenever you're dissolving in water, then the dissociation is going to take place. Okay, fine. Okay, so this is what? Acidic salt. Okay, now basic salt. See, it is also goes by name. So, just like acidic salt, we took what? Strong acid. Hence, we got strong salt. Same way, in basic salt, if you need to take a strong base, so to get a basic salt, okay, you need to take what? Strong base. Okay, and this is what? Weak acid. WA stands for weak acid. Okay, obviously, see, if you want more acid, you need to add more acid, or you can say you need to add the more concentrated, the solution should be more concentrated if you want more concentrated acid. So that's the thing, like if you want more basic salt, you're going to take strong base. If you want a more acidic salt, you're going to take strong acid. Okay, so here it's basic, so we took what? Strong base and weak acid. Okay, hence you get is what? It's a strong basic salt. Okay, and you get water. So see what happens over here. Sodium hydroxide, it will be in aqueous medium. Okay, this is acetic acid, CH3COH is acetic acid. This is what? Sodium acetate. Okay, and this is water. Okay, everything should be in aqueous state, guys. Okay, except this water. Okay, water is in a liquid state. Fine, understood now. Third one is what? Neutral salt. How neutral you're going to get? See, this is quite interesting. When strong acid is reacting with strong base, you're going to get is what? Neutral salt. Okay, so neutral salt is what? When you're taking strong, SA stands for strong acid, and this is what? Strong base, and this is what? Neutral. Understood? So how you're going to get neutral salt is when strong acid, which is what? HCl, reacting with a strong base, which is a sodium hydroxide, and you're going to get is salt, which is sodium chloride and water. Understood? How you're going to form salt is, one thing is like acid will react with base and you're going to get salt and water. Then there are three types of it: acidic salt, basic salt and neutral salt. Acidic salt means you need to take strong acid. Okay, basic salt means you need to take strong base, and neutral is like you need to take strong acid and strong base. Okay, let's just see it again. Acidic salt, you need to take strong acid, which we took is like hydrochloric acid, which is an aqueous medium, and ammonium hydroxide, which is an aqueous medium, but it is weak base. Okay, and hence you get is what? Ammonium chloride, which is more acidic. Okay, and water. Second is basic salt. Strong base, which is sodium hydroxide, will react with weak acid, which is acetic acid, and you're going to get sodium acetate, which is basic salt. Okay, and water. Neutral salt is what? It's very easy. Strong acid will react with strong base, and you're going to get is what? Neutral salt. Okay, understood? So what we have seen today is what is salt, how it is produced by the reaction called as a neutralization reaction, and this three types of salts. Okay, that's it for the day. Thank you. If you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks a lot.